out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there. An opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Gets the 3 to fall. Looking here now at MP. He spent only a year in college, but has a lot of upside to his game.
NBA, watching him in college, MP is ready for the NBA. Might take an adjustment period, but the talent is definitely there.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Thompson passes to Wiseman. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
MP outside. There's the triple. He drops it from range. MP's got 6 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Poole. And Davis with the block.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
Offensive rebound. And Davis slams it home.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Poole against MP. Here's Thompson. And Davis with the block. Shoot from the baseline. MP no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. MP, the pass to Davis. MP outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Warriors trailing. Here's Poole. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
MP outside. He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. MP getting it done for the Lakers. He's found his... Well, he can be a one-man army, rebounding, scoring, and assisting. But Russell Westbrook knows he's got to rally those around him to win.
We got to do it together. And I think that's...
Lakers will go for a different look here. Anthony's checked in for Davis. LeBron comes in for Horton Tucker. Bazemore's checked in for Nunn. And MP subbed in for Rondo. On the floor for the Warriors. Clay at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. James Wiseman is out there with Otto Porter. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And here's MP from outside. And they recover it. Jordan pass to MP. From outside the arc. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors leading.
Think about the Warriors going out and getting Wiggins. A lot of people questioning whether or not he would have a role on the team. He's fit in pretty well.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 12.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Wiggins stated the change in team culture really helped him out, Brent.
Well, sometimes being asked to do less takes a lot of pressure off of somebody who was asked to do everything. And that's where Wiggins finds himself. Playing with Steph, playing with Clay and Draymond, he's settled into a nice role.
Again, MP missing.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And that's a good example of Porter setting for his teammates. You've got to get your elbows dirty. Can't be afraid to get physical.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Lakers.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Curry against MP. There's 42 seconds left in the second. And the three-pointer goes.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
The 3 from Curry. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Curry. MP, that was good.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
Golden State has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
And here's MP from outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown.
And so it's MP making things happen for... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. MP is out there with Dwight Howard. That's the Laker 5. From deep, MP. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the West.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Wiggins passes to Wiseman. Here's Bielitsa. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
MP against Curry. Three-pointer. And MP with the 3. MP's got 24 points.
Once again, MP scoring. If I was his teammate, I'd give him the ball every possession.
Here's Wiseman. Can't hit that one. Davis with the defensive effort.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry against MP. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Curry against MP. From deep three-point range. Curry, no good.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through.
It's the fourth quarter crowd. Get up and make some noise.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.
Hey there, John Luck. You really look...
Nice to meet you, John. Look, not at all. I'm fully expected to come in here and perform regardless of what the haters...
Okay, listen, so the reason I asked you to stop by today, mad. I need you to watch this video.
Am I in trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP.
This airs tonight. I've got a friend at Top Takes Daily sent it over as a favor.
So you telling me Coach don't want me here?
You weren't his first choice, but that's not necessarily a big deal.
Oh, and you're sure about that?
Front offices have varying opinions on prospects all the time. What's important is how you react to it.
Okay, so how do you want me to react, Kristen?
Well, that all depends on what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.
What do you mean?
So you can either wait and see or speed the process up. But everything has drawbacks and benefits. It's not a simple calculation.
Okay. So we wait and see, right?
So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you.
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. I'm gonna just keep my head down. Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it.
Nba2k Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here's a shot from earlier on. As the Suns arrive at the arena, they're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today. The Staples Center. We are nearly ready.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And
you always have. Priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Aubrey, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul.
Well, he looks so focused outside the arc. He's giving his three-point shot his full concentration right now.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Beyond the arc, Phoenix grabs the miss, and this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interesting history between these two. I mean, last year they were swept by this club in the regular season, but rebounded to take them down in the playoffs.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. MP outside. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Booker. Here's the drive. And it's blocked by Jordan. And here's MP for 3. That one misses. The Suns go the other way with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, it counts.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
MP outside. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points in the game so far.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Saric has the open look. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Well, you can tell Dario Saric's teammates want him to take these kinds of shots. When he plays with confidence, look out. That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Payne gets a wide open look, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
And stolen by Payne. And the rejection by MP. MP has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. We witnessed him delivering a series of free throws. And it's still early, but LeBron James expressed confidence. Greg, we know getting off to a strong start is important when it comes to seeding.
Yeah, I mean, the regular season is a marathon, but still, getting out of the gates well can make a difference.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I love their effort contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, Kendrick Nunn out there with MP. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Jordan. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. It's up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Saric outside. Booker against Nunn. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Saric.
This is what we call a legitimate stretch 4. Saric showing off his range.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Jordan. Anthony Davis comes in for Anthony. James checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Kendrick Nunn. And for the Suns, Ayton comes in for Saric. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
MP, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 6. Inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Always aware, Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way. As are you. Thank you.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Paul. And Ayton throws it down.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
MP looking around. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges passes to Booker.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second. No good there. Good D by Westbrook. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors. MP, no good. Suns trail by 7. For the finish. And the dunk by Booker.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Ball against MP. From downtown, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved.
He has been leading the charge for
Let's hear it, man.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of
And that's the player introductions completed. So It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Hi, Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, the big 3 for this team all out there. West, a lot of stuff. Who was the best forward you ever played with?
Wow, when I think of forwards that I played with, I'd definitely have to go to my man Pager, Juwan Howard. You know, Pager, small forward, Juwan Howard. Power forward, small forward, you can just do it all. But, man, those two guys are special.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Bazemore. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. Through social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and hurts with the slam.
MP outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Memphis trailing here. A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. Oh, MP with a block.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Davis. And there it is for him. Davis has got 5 now.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Now Morant over James. Morant, no good. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. And that one comes up. By Westbrook. He has 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Adams. It's stolen by MP. And they're on the break. Beyond the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. And has announced that they'll be partnering with MP. Both sides seemed ecstatic after getting this deal done.
This is definitely a mutually beneficial deal. MP continues to build his brand, and Mobile One gets one of the league's brightest young stars.
And the Grizzlies call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
MP shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Back to Anderson, pulls up on the wing, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And this is a sign that Anderson wants to evolve, looking to become a more dangerous offensive player.
From deep, MP. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And an overpowering first quarter effort already. Double-digit advantage. The Lakers on top. They're up by 10. And the fourth pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender, he talked about where he can make the most impact.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be. Reckon with.
Timeout called for the Lakers.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got Desmond Bain, Brandon Clark out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Tillman in at the 5.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From deep, MP. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has different views of how MP should be used.
Well, BA, the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time.
None. The pass to MP. For 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Jones. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team, have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes with that second unit. And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
All right, BA. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Oh, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 assists in the game. The Lakers call timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
And we're through the first half of play here.
Let's see who is the boss.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fair.
Checking in
with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Howard. Horton Tucker comes in for James. And MP subbed in for Bazemore. Carmelo Anthony out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Taylor Horton Tucker. And it's MP in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Anderson. Back to Jones. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
With some arc. And Davis with the block.
Big block from the big fella. Anthony Davis putting every inch of the switch to work.
Brad, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know, actually nice. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And Anthony Davis' first 7 seasons he spent in New Orleans. I mean, never played it past the second round. Playing with LeBron.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jordan's checked in for Davis. Nunn comes in for Westbrook. And it's Rondo in for Horton Tucker. Stolen by MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Jones. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Hey, plenty of criticism came Davis's way when he asked for a trade. Now he's a champion, though, C-Web. Hard to fault him for that one.
At this point in their careers, LeBron and AD both give them credit for something.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on TV.
Nice job on the offensive end tonight. Was there anything you saw from defense earlier in this one that...
No, Candace, not really. I felt like I was able to impose my will on them, make them adjust to me.
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports. D8.
Good evening.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis.
Lakers.
And just over 3.5 minutes in. A three from MP. San Antonio with the rebound. Walker looking for an opening. There's the triple. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 5. MP outside. The three. They get it back.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
And so it's San Antonio with it. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Launches a three. A nice shot by MP. It's a tie ball game.
You know MP was feeling this shot, looking totally at ease and letting it fly from the arc.
Walker's shot is off. MP outside. Shoots it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. He got it up. No good on the shot. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back with you for the... Well, Thaddeus Young, in his 15th season in the league, he's remained a key piece, and he breaks down what he brings to the table.
Going out there and being the energy guy, going out there and getting those extra possessions.
Greg, there's an argument to be made that he was his most efficient in 2021.
I mean, just stuffing the stat sheet. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, you name it. Thaddeus Young, like he said, can do a little bit of everything.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
We got Doug McDermott, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second. MP, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's McDermott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Davis.
That one on Davis.
McDermott.
Thaddeus Young getting it done for the San. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different. Switch here. McDermott's checked in. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles. MP comes in for Kent Bazemore. Murray, good.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. It is scary.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. MP out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Murray, the pass to McDermott. Johnson outside. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And that one drops for him. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
And so White will bring it up for the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bertle, the pass to McDermott. Murray outside. Johnson against LeBron. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the middle, here's Murray. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Outside, White. Down low, Pirtle. Banked in off the glass. Pirtle's got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
White against MP. From the arc. And the Lakers get it back.
So hard to keep AD off the glass. He's got the length, the timing, and the consistency of effort.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Spurs lead by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got McDermott, and it's Forbes in at the 1. On the wing, MP. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Spurs. Walker in the corner. And another basket for San Antonio.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
A 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here is Forbes, covered by MP.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right? Because I'm a bucket. It's what I do. When you're doing what you do, don't it feel good?
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team. I am putting out infernos, burning embers, and a couple